Do you find yourself struggling to control your sexual urges, feeling overwhelmed by their intensity and impact on your life? Imagine if you could harness the same discipline and focus that legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi used to master his craft. In this video, we'll unlock the secrets of how to take control of your sexual urges and master self-control with insights inspired by Musashi's timeless wisdom. Step 1. Limit triggers. Triggers are things that make you want something, which can lead to acting without thinking. To control your urges, you need to figure out what sets them off and take steps to stop letting them affect your thoughts and actions. Miyamoto Musashi taught that focus and being very aware of what you're doing are two of the most important parts of becoming a master. To start to control your emotions by figuring out what makes you want things you don't want and taking steps to avoid them, you can check out your surroundings and pay close attention to what makes you want something. Visual, audio, social, or environmental triggers can all come from different places. For many, sexual feelings are sparked by things outside of themselves, like sexually suggestive media, certain talks, or even certain places. For example, spending too much time on social media sites with lots of sexualized material can be a strong trigger. Musashi believed that the best way to win a fight was to know both yourself and your enemy. Your urge is your enemy in this case, and you have the upper hand in this personal fight if you know what sets you off. Limiting your exposure to sexually suggestive material is one of the best ways to cut down on triggers. Pictures and words that can make you want to be sexual are all over the media, like in movies, TV shows, and social media. It's difficult to completely avoid these things, but you can choose what you let into your life. Musashi also talked about how important it is to concentrate and focus, including what you let into your thoughts. Limiting your exposure to sexually suggestive content, either by using social media less, unfollowing certain accounts, or choosing more thoughtful forms of entertainment, clears your thoughts and keeps you from being stimulated needlessly. To deal with emotional triggers, you should learn better ways to deal with them. For instance, if feeling lonely makes you want to be sexual, you might want to do things that bring people together that aren't sexual, like getting in touch with friends, joining a social group, or spending time with family. Worry-relieving activities like deep breathing, meditation, or exercise can help if worry is a regular cause. So, how you feel about your surroundings can also help you control your sexual feelings. Some places or habits may make desires stronger, especially if they remind you of bad things you did in the past. Making a place that encourages discipline can help you avoid triggers. By taking charge of your surroundings, you make it less likely that events will happen. Step 2. Stay busy. Miyamoto Musashi, a renowned fighter and self-discipliner, believed that staying busy and dedicated to one's path was crucial for personal growth. He believed that being idle was a sign of weakness, as it could lead to distractions and desires. Keeping oneself busy helps control sexual feelings by keeping the mind focused on useful tasks and tasks. Musashi lived a strict life based on the idea that everyone should always be trying to grow, improve, and master something. By choosing activities that are important to you and help you reach your goals, you can use your energy effectively. Working out is one of the best ways to keep yourself busy and control your sexual feelings. Exercise not only keeps you busy, but also produces endorphins, which naturally make you feel better and less stressed. Musashi himself kept up a strict workout routine to stay ready for fight, knowing that mental toughness is closely linked to physical strength. Regular exercise, whether through yoga, martial arts, running, or lifting weights, can help you get rid of stress and sharpen your mind. Artistic activities, such as writing, drawing, making music, or fixing problems, can help you get in touch with your feelings and thoughts on a deeper level, turning them into something useful and satisfying. Setting clear goals for yourself is another important aspect of staying busy. Having a lot of friends around you can help you stay stable and on track. So, staying busy is a good way to control sexual urges by keeping your mind focused on useful and important things. Doing useful things with your time, such as working out, being artistic, making goals, or talking to others, keeps you from being lazy and distracted. By following Musashi's lessons, you can turn every day into a set of chances to grow, get better, and gain control over your wants. Step 3. Find healthy outlets. Miyamoto Musashi believed that focusing on important activities and finding ways to relax can help control sexual urges better. He believed that physical exercise, creativity, mindfulness, community work, and personal growth can help reduce stress and improve overall health. Physical exercise, such as running, lifting weights, swimming, or martial arts, releases endorphins, which can make sexual urges less strong. Artistic activities like writing, drawing, singing, and other forms of art can also help control sexual feelings by promoting focus, patience, and commitment. Practicing yoga and meditation can help increase awareness of one's body and mind, allowing for better understanding and control of desires. Mindfulness helps connect with oneself more deeply, allowing for the identification of urges without giving in. Meditation teaches self-awareness and letting go of unthought-to-be desires. Community work or helping others can also be beneficial in controlling sexual feelings. Giving time to a cause you care about not only makes the world a better place, but also takes your mind off of your own wants and needs. Volunteering can provide a sense of meaning and satisfaction beyond physical needs. Focusing on personal goals and hobbies can also help control sexual feelings. Activities that challenge and excite you will keep your mind focused on progress rather than urges. Building strong social ties around people who share your values and goals can help you stay responsible and focused on doing good things. Spending time with friends or teachers who help you grow as a person can make you happier and less likely to turn to sexual urges for pleasure. So, learning self-control involves finding ways to use your physical energy effectively. By being active, being creative, practicing mindfulness, doing community work, growing as a person, and making strong social connections, you can control your emotions, improve health, growth, and discipline, leading to a healthier and more satisfying life in the long run. Step 4. Adopt a balanced lifestyle. To control sexual urges, one must live a healthy life that includes physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. Miyamoto Musashi believed that balance is crucial for controlling life and oneself. To achieve this, Musashi focused on training his body, making his mind sharp, and growing spiritually. Physical health is the first part of a healthy living, as it directly affects mental and emotional health. Regular exercise, rest, and a healthy diet are essential for maintaining physical balance. Exercise helps to release pent-up energy and reduces sexual feelings, which are influenced by hormones like testosterone. Physical activities like yoga, strength training, and running not only make you healthier, but also use your energy effectively. To learn self-control, one needs to keep their mind and emotions in order. A clear mind and stable emotions are essential for thinking clearly, making smart choices, and controlling impulses. Mindfulness, meditation, and writing in a book are great ways to maintain balance in these areas. Meditation makes you feel relaxed, clears your mind, and gives you peace of mind. Writing in a journal helps you deal with your feelings, figure out what you want, and find better ways to control them. Mental health is also important for learning how to control yourself. Musashi believed that staying spiritually growing and connecting with a greater cause is even more important than mind and body discipline. Spiritual control can help you find a deeper sense of satisfaction that makes your sexual urges less strong by staying true to your core values and looking for a reason beyond your immediate wants. Finding spiritual practices that help you grow, such as prayer, meditation, or spending time in nature, can give you peace and a new viewpoint. Focusing on more important things like personal growth, self-improvement, or helping others lifts your mood and takes your mind off of material wants. So, to control sexual urges, one must live a healthy life that includes physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. By focusing on all aspects of life and ensuring they work together, one can build self-discipline and gain control over their desires. This balance will not only help control sexual urges, but also provide a stronger sense of purpose and satisfaction. Step 5. Communicate openly. Open and honest communication is crucial in various aspects of life, including dealing with sexual feelings. To truly understand and control sexual feelings, one must first honestly notice and accept them. Self-awareness and self-reflection are the building blocks of open conversation. Miyamoto Musashi stressed the importance of knowing oneself well to become master, as not being aware of oneself makes it difficult to control one's urges. Starting by asking yourself important questions about what you want, such as anger, boredom, stress, or a certain mood, is essential for better control. The goal of self-exploration is not to judge or feel guilty, but to learn more about how your mind and body work. By being honest with yourself about how you feel, you can practice self-regulation and know that physical feelings are normal, but they don't have to rule your actions. To deal with sexual feelings in a healthy and polite way while being in a relationship, it is essential to talk to your partner about them. Many people deal with these wants in silence, which can cause problems or even fights in their relationships. Musashi believed that mistakes happen when people don't communicate clearly, and the value of being clear and honest in all relationships is emphasized. Talking to your partner about your sexual needs, limits, and problems can make your relationship better by building trust and respect between you both. Both partners can help each other more when they know what the other person needs and is having trouble with. It's not about putting stress on the relationship. It's about making room for both people to feel understood and respected. Being honest about your problems or wants can help avoid anger or rage, avoiding mistakes, and working through any problems with each other. Understanding and support for each other are important parts of a healthy relationship. Sometimes, seeking help from a professional, such as a therapist, counselor, or sex therapist, can help you fully understand and control your sexual feelings. Professionals can provide useful ideas and plans to help you deal with deep-seated problems, traumatic events, or habits that make you want to be sexual. Maintaining a judgment-free space is important whether you are talking to yourself, your partner, or a professional. By accepting and understanding your sexual feelings, you can handle them in a healthy way. Encouraging open conversation helps you control your urges, leading to more self-mastery and a happier life. Step 6. Be patient and kind to yourself. Growth in self-control is not a sudden process, and it takes time to achieve success. It is essential to be patient and kind to yourself, as failures and problems are normal. Miyamoto Musashi believed that success comes from working hard over time, and failures are chances to learn rather than reasons to give up. Setting reasonable goals is one way to learn patience, as it takes time to change deeply rooted habits like sexual urges. Focus on small wins, such as handling one situation at a time or going a day without giving in to temptation. Enjoy these small wins as they come your way. Self-compassion is also crucial in this journey, as many people are the worst judges of themselves. It is easy to get stuck in a loop of self-blame and guilt when bad things happen, which can make you feel depressed and less driven to keep working toward your goals. Musashi believed that it is important to keep a calm mind, especially when making mistakes, and to recognize the failure, learn from it, and keep going without letting it stop you. Being kind to yourself means understanding that everyone has a unique path to follow. Everyone has a different way to become a master, and it is important to pay attention to your own progress, not to what you think other people are doing. By stopping comparing yourself to others, you can take off extra stress and let yourself grow at your own pace. Forgiving yourself is another important part of being kind to yourself. You will give in to urges or fail to meet your goals from time to time. Practice forgiving yourself when this happens, as it will help you move forward with more drive than ever. Getting better at self-control doesn't mean being perfect. It means always getting better over time. The goal of perfection is impossible to reach, and trying to reach it will only make you unhappy. Instead, focus on getting better over time, learning more about yourself, and what you want. Getting help from others, such as friends, family, or a guide who believe in you and want you to grow, can make the journey less scary. Being around people who know how hard things are for you and can offer support when needed is also helpful. So, being patient, kind to yourself, and being gentle and kind to yourself are essential for achieving self-control in sexual feelings. Failures are normal, and by being patient, kind to yourself, and willing to forgive, you can keep going even when things get hard. Step 7. Develop coping strategies. Setting up a planned daily routine is another important step. People who have trouble controlling their sexual urges may not have enough order in their day. If they don't have clear goals or useful things to do, their thoughts might turn to wants or temptations. Miyamoto Musashi was a strong supporter of using order to keep people in line. As a soldier and tactician, he lived by habit, focus, and purpose. You can use the same way of thinking to control your urges. Making a daily plan with clear goals and tasks can help you stay busy and reduce the amount of time you spend doing nothing. Set aside time at the beginning of the day to do something intentional, like exercise, awareness, or learning a new skill. It's easier to stay focused and avoid distractions when your day is full of important things to do. Musashi knew that wasting time can make you less disciplined, so planning your day will help you stay in charge of your thoughts and actions. Another good way to deal with stress is to set limits on your time spent on technology. We are constantly seeing sexualized content on the internet, in movies, on social media, and in other digital forms these days. Even though these things weren't around when Musashi lived, he still stressed how important it was to keep your mind clear and focused. He knew that outside factors could make it hard to make good decisions and stick to personal rules. To control your sexual feelings, you need to pay attention to the media you watch and the places you go. This could mean limiting the things that make you want to do what you're doing. Limiting the amount of time you spend on social media or downloading apps that block inappropriate content can be useful ways to resist the urge to give in. You shouldn't try to avoid the problem. Instead, you should make a place that helps you reach your goals. In order to be successful, Musashi thought that he should make the world around him better. And the same idea holds here. You are less likely to give in to urges and stay focused on your goals if you are in charge of your surroundings. Changing the way you think about urges is another useful approach. Most of the time, people see their urges as things they need to control or fight. But Musashi's theory stresses working with problems instead of fighting them. Try to change the way you think about your sexual feelings so that you see them as energy that can be used to grow as a person. When you feel a drive, know that it's a sign of life and energy that you can use for artistic projects, physical action, or personal growth. By shifting how you think about these feelings, you lessen the tension inside you and give yourself a chance to get better at handling them. Developing skills for controlling your emotions is another important way to deal with stress. Emotional things like worry, loneliness, or boredom can sometimes make you want to be sexual. Self-control starts with being able to control your emotions. When you know what makes you want to do something, you can deal with the cause instead of just the effect. For example, if stress is a big cause for you, learning how to deal with it through activities like yoga, meditation, or writing in a journal can help you lessen the strength of your urges. Also, think about setting long-term goals that will give your life meaning beyond getting short-term pleasures. Musashi had a strong sense of what was important in life, so he spent his whole life improving his martial arts, writing, and thinking. You can stay focused if you have a goal bigger than short-term pleasure. Think about what you want to accomplish in your life, whether it has to do with work, relationships, or growing as a person. Focusing on these long-term goals makes it easier to resist short-term urges because you are dedicated to a bigger picture for yourself. Ultimately, coming up with ways to deal with stress requires planning, being aware, and taking action. Setting limits on technology, making plans, rethinking urges, controlling feelings, and sticking to long-term goals are all things that can help you control your sexual needs. When you use these techniques along with Musashi's lessons on discipline, self-awareness, and purpose, you will be able to control your wants and have a more peaceful and satisfying life.